What is going on, guys? Harry here, and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you do enjoy these videos, please leave the video a thumbs up. It does mean a lot to me. And if you are new to Sorare and you haven't signed up yet, there is a link in the description that will get you one free limited card after you've bought 5 from the auctions site on Sorare. Okay, that's the intro out of the way. Let's get into our video. So we've got Gameweek 215 review and Gameweek 216 preview. We will review our Gameweek 215. As you can see, it wasn't very successful at all, really. No rewards this week or this midweek. First team, All-Star D3. Clean sheet for Leon. Decent game for Leite, but not really enough. Dubois was rested. Pellegrini was rested as well. And Jorbe Vertessen came off injured after 45 minutes. This just sums up my game week. So yeah, that's D3 out the way. D4 was even more of a disaster. Robbo was rested, Ben Johnson was rested, Daniel Saloy, and Kansas City lost 3-1 to Austin. Carvajal came off after like 60 minutes, so he got a decent score, to be fair, considering that. And then Chesney conceded 2 against Zenit, so no threshold for me. Challenger Europe D3, this was a bit of a throw-together team that ended up actually scoring alright. Maximienko, I kind of knew he wasn't going to play, and then after tonight, the new goalie that's come in for Spartak saved a penalty against Jamie Vardy. So, yeah, nobody saves penalties against Jamie Vardy, and of course, Spartak's second keeper does, keeping Maximienko out of the team once again. So, that's just summing up my luck at the moment. But yeah, Fortuna, very average game. Till, very average. Wendell, I didn't expect much against Juve, and then Asmoon did grab a goal, to be fair, so he got me a 70, 205, just not enough. And then Champions Europe D4, Neuer actually got an assist, so he got me 37 points. Odilion didn't start, which was annoying. Hincapié did start, got me 61 points, not too bad. Pino, poor game. I think he got dragged after like 60 minutes. And then I was in shock to see that Moussa Diaby got 4 decisives. I don't know why I clicked that. But yeah, Moussa Diaby got 4 decisives tonight. 105 points. He got me perfect score. I needed 58 points for a tier 3, which I wasn't too far away, really. If I put Anthony Lopez in here, and who else could I played? I could have played Carvajal in there. Then that team probably gets a reward. But yeah, Diaby was on fire. But like I said, very, very poor game week for me. I don't really expect too much from midweeks, but I expected a little bit more than this. But yeah, let's get into game week 216. I think this is the last game week before international break. So yeah, I'll show you my common team first. It's not really saying much, but you know, it's a common team. I'm going to throw it in there. We've got Chesney in goal, Philip Max at the back with Edmund Tapsoba, Jens Toonstra as our captain, and Ueda as our striker. Decent team. Like I always said, I'm not too bothered about the common division. 66,000 managers, which is crazy. Those numbers are rising, to be fair, as well each week. So it'd be amazing to see 100,000 in there. Put in a limited all-star team, but it's not going to do much. Jay Gorter in goals. He's probably not going to play for Ajax. Fortuna, Susan, Suzo should all play. And then Dante Sealy plays for PSV's second team. So, yeah, not much is going to really happen there. So, I don't really know why I put that team in, but I just have. And then I'll show you my special weekly team. So, we're going with a full limited team because, as you can see here, you can enter unique, super rares, and limiteds in this week's special weekly, which is nice. And you just need at least 2 Jupiter Pro League players, which is Belgium League. I have 3 in here, which is obviously 1 more than enough. But yeah, we're going with Hubert Rasmussen as our captain. He scored tonight against Tottenham and also scored an own goal. Ratitsky away to Ural. We're going with Messier and Vossen. Messier is playing against Hubert, which is a little bit frustrating, but I can't really do much about it. I have no other playing goalkeeper. So yeah, it's just going to have to do. But yeah, I'm excited for the special weekly. I think top 5, where do we find out? I think top 5 win a... If you get a podium, you get a tier 1 super rare. But you do, I think top 5 get a signed Hans Vanaken shirt. So If I win that, I will give it away to one of you guys watching. I normally give away any prize that I win in Challenge Europe D5, but I'm not playing that division this week because I'm putting my players in special weekly. So that's all you need to do is retweet this video, like the promotion of this video on Twitter, and yeah, you'll be entered if I do win it, which is a big if. We are up against 2,044 managers, but it is possible. Okay, let's get into our rare teams now. I'll show you All-Star D4 first. This is just an Eth Grinder team. We're going with Manuel Neuer in goals as our common, home to Freiburg. Freiburg are on form right now, but I do fancy buying to walk all over them, to be fair. Sandy Walsh as our captain, at home to Saint Trinides. We're going with Piero Hincapié away to Hertha. Goose Till at home to Alkmaar, or AZ Alkmaar. Till hasn't really done much for me recently since bringing him in. And then we're going with Ricardo Pepi away to San Jose Earthquakes. I could have played Tuavekin, but I've just got a feeling Pepi's got a bit of a better fixture than Tuavekin has, and I'm not 100% sure Tuavekin starts, so I could also go Doku, but he is injured as well. Santos is out, so I can't play him. I could have played Diego Leite, to be fair, but they're away to Braga, and I'm one of those fixture geeks who rarely plays their players if they're playing against good teams, and Braga are away to Benfica, which is just not ideal for me. Arsene is out suspended. Wrench probably won't start. Bings probably won't start. So yeah, and then these guys at the bottom never really play. But yeah, that is my Eth Grinder team. I'm hoping I can hit the 250 points mark with this and get me some F. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 more teams to show you. So I'll show you my Challenger Europe Pro team, which consists of a Kofi in goal. They are away to Royal Union St. Galois. They're top of the league right now, Galois. So yeah, I'm not too confident in Kofi keeping a clean sheet here. But he might. I'm hoping it's a 0-0 in a weird way, because I own both of those goalkeepers. I own Morris for Royal Union and obviously Kofi here, so a 0-0 would be perfect, but I can't see it happening, to be honest. It's probably going to be goals in that game. Fortuna away to Sorare. They've been really poor recently. His scores haven't been great of late. We'll see the stat view here. He's had a few 70s in there, but I'm hoping he's get me a 70 or above in the next game against Sorare. We've got our new sign-in, Patrick Horovsky. I've probably butchered that name, but he played tonight against West Ham, got an 82. I think he got a clearance off the line. Brought in his rare and super rare card. So yeah, I thought they were pretty cheap. He plays every game right now, and he scores. His all-round scores are pretty good. He does take the odd corner as well, which is nice to see. But yeah, his decisive play isn't quite there yet, but we will hope that can improve. And then we're going with 2 strikers in Mamad Thiam and Serdar Azmoun. Thiam is playing against his ex-club, Fenerbahce. I've got a thing for players playing against their ex-club. They always seem to score. So I'm hoping he can here. And then Serdar Azmoun away to Ural. I'm hoping he can get a few there, to be honest. He's on a bit of a scoring streak. So yeah, that's my Challenger Europe it's a D3, but it's called the Challenger Europe Pro team. Under the new UI, which I'm getting used to, slowly but surely. We're entering a D4 Champions Europe team again, and this is the team we're going with. We're going with Anthony Lopez in goal away to Rennes. Won't be an easy game. I don't foresee a clean sheet, but he could shock me. We're going with Andy Robertson. He was rested in midweek, and Tiskamas, or however you say his name, the Greek left-back for Liverpool, had a stormer, so I'm a little bit scared that Andy Robertson won't start. I've been reassured by my friends. They seem to think that he will, so yeah, I'm hoping Robbo starts there. And then we're going with our normal duo of Jonas Hoffmann and Lorenzo Pellegrini. They both got favourable fixtures, Venezia away, and Mainz. Mainz actually are a pretty good team, to be fair, but I fancy Hoffmann to get a decisive there. And then we're going with Mark Uth. They're at home to Union Berlin, so I'm hoping he can get himself a goal there. We're going with Pellegrini as our captain. The reason I'm playing D4 Champions Europe right now is because Patrick Schick is injured, and yeah, I just don't fancy myself in Champions Europe with one super rare. So yeah, I'll show you my All-Star Pro team, which is Global D3. We're going with Anthony Morris in goals. So he's the other goalie that I mentioned that I had, both goalies of in this game. Hoping for a clean sheet here. I am pairing him up with a Teddy Tuema. He's been on fire recently, as you can see by his scores here. I want him to score, obviously, but then it obviously doesn't help my Kofi card. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. But I am going to play him. I could have played. Who could have I played? I could have played a Gus Till instead of him. Yeah, Pino. There's a few players I could have played, but I don't know. I just think on his recent form, it'd be stupid not to play him. So yeah, we are going with him in there. We're going with our super rare Patrick Horovsky. Again, butchered his name. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm hoping he can get a nice little decisive there for us against Bruges, who are really struggling. So I'm hoping Genk can dominate that game. And then we're going with Captain Daniel Saloy at home to Salt Lake City. Saloy didn't play the last couple games, and then he come off the bench the other game, and then started last game where they lost. So Kansas City haven't been great of late, but yeah, I'm hoping they can turn things around on the weekend, and Saloy can be at the heart of that. And then last of all, we've got our under 23 D3 or under 23 Pro and under 23 League teams. So I mentioned the Jorbe Vertessen, my striker, who scored 2 last weekend for PSV. He is out injured. He got injured tonight. He done something to his rib, so I'm not risking him for the weekend. So that's made it a little bit different in terms of where I've put my best under 23s out of these two competitions. I've actually moved them all into under 23 and not the pro one, if that makes sense, just under 23 D4, because I'm only playing one super rare, as you can see right now, in the under 23 pro league. So we're going with Alban Lafont at home to Strasbourg, who are scoring a lot of goals recently, so I'm not confident that Lafont gets a clean sheet there. We're going with Melvin Bard at home to Montpellier. I'm hoping he can get a nice little score there for me. Borna Sosa is at home to Armenia Bienfield. I'm captaining him, hoping he can get me a nice little decisive in his game. We're going with Vinicius Souza at home to St. Trenudes. Yeah, like I said, my only super rare, so I'm at a bit of a handicap already. And then we're going with our new signing, Joseph Painsil. I brought in 2 of him actually. I've bought 2 rare cards. I like the look of him at his price. I think I bought him for like £270. He played really well against West Ham tonight, and he's sort of coming back into the team. So yeah, I've got a little feeling that he could get back into Genk's team for whatever reason. Badonga isn't really playing, so yeah, I'm hoping he can take advantage of that. And then last but not least, under 23 D4 team, we've got Etienne Green at home to Clermont-Foot. I'm praying for a clean sheet there, please, Saint Etienne. I'm begging you. We have had a little loan deal off one of my friends. He's kindly loaned me his William Saliba for this weekend, which is very kind of him. They're at home to Metz, so I'm hoping for a big score there. We're going with Wendell away to Ural, Moussa Diaby away to Hertha Berlin. I am captaining him after his good performance midweek. And then we are going with our second Joseph Painsil. So yeah, we're banking on Painsil playing basically and scoring, because if he doesn't, then we're screwed, because he's in both our under 23 teams. But yeah, I'm confident in this team, to be honest. I think they can all hit real good scores on their day. So yeah, excited for this game week, to be honest. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up. I hope you're as excited for the weekend as I am. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next video.